Welcome back to Coin Explorer, the place where small pieces of metal reveal big secrets about history, culture, and value. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins out of South Africa, the 1999 Rand coin. At first glance, it might look like ordinary change, the kind you'd pass along without a second thought, but behind its silver-gray shine lies a story of rarity, history, and collector obsession that could make this coin worth thousands, sometimes even hundreds of thousands, and in the rarest of cases, millions of dollars in the numismatic world. So before you walk past that old coin jar, or dismiss that small coin rattling in your drawer, stop. Because what you're about to hear might just change the way you look at coins forever. Let's begin with the basics. The 1999 South Africa Rand coin is made of nickel-plated copper, giving it a durable metallic composition with a distinct silver-gray color that makes it both strong and appealing. Weighing around 5 grams and measuring 23 millimeters in diameter, it's a coin that feels sturdy in your hand, built for circulation, yet carrying a subtle elegance. On the reverse side, you'll find South Africa's beloved springbok antelope, gracefully leaping across a patch of grass. Above it, the bold inscription reads, 1 Rand, and beneath, the Latin phrase, Soli Deo Gloria, meaning glory to God alone. This antelope design is more than just decoration. It's an enduring symbol of South Africa, appearing on many of the nation's most treasured coins. Flip it over, and on the obverse side, you'll see the South African coat of arms, 2 antelope holding a shield topped with a crest surrounded by detail that reflects the nation's heritage. Above it, the word Suid-Afrika is inscribed, as the country's name rotates between official languages each year. At the bottom, the year 1999 stands boldly, marking the coin's minting date. At first glance, it seems ordinary. But trust me, the magic of this coin lies beneath the surface. To truly understand why this coin holds such significance, we need to step back into 1999 South Africa. This was a year of change, a turning point in the nation's history. Nelson Mandela, the global icon of peace and unity, stepped down from the presidency, passing the leadership torch to Thabo Mbeki. This wasn't just a change in government, it was the end of an era. Mandela had become more than a leader. He was a symbol of freedom, of a nation reborn after decades of apartheid. The year 1999 represented a delicate balance. South Africa was moving forward, but still holding on to the powerful legacy Mandela left behind. Now, imagine this context being captured not in words, but in a simple Rand coin. Suddenly, that piece of change isn't so ordinary anymore. It becomes a time capsule, a snapshot of a country redefining itself. Here's where things get interesting. Most coins from this period were minted in large quantities, meant to circulate widely across the country. But reports from collectors suggest that 1999 may have been different for the Rand coin. Numismatic circles whisper about unusually low mintages, unexpected die variations, and even potential minting anomalies. Some collectors swear that only limited numbers were struck, while others argue that experimental dies were used, leading to slight design differences. And in the world of coin collecting, scarcity is everything. The fewer coins available, the higher the demand. Combine that scarcity with the historical moment of 1999, and suddenly the Rand coin transforms from pocket change into a sought-after collectible. What makes it valuable? So why would a coin like this reach such staggering values in the collector's market? Let's break it down. 1. Rarity. If only a small batch was minted, that automatically boosts its desirability. 2. Errors and variations. Coins with shifted lettering, die cracks, or misaligned images can skyrocket in value. A tiny flaw becomes a huge prize. 3. Condition. A 1999 Rand in near-perfect condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, could fetch extraordinary prices. 4. Historical significance. 1999 wasn't just any year. It was the year of political change, the closing of Mandela's presidency, and the beginning of a new South Africa. 5. Collector obsession. Once word spreads that a coin is rare, it creates a ripple effect. Collectors chase it, auctions compete for it, and values climb higher. This is why, in today's market, some of these coins are believed to be worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands, and in rare cases, millions of dollars depending on condition and uniqueness. Numismatic history is full of fascinating stories, and the 1999 1 rand has its own legends. One tale tells of a collector in Europe who purchased a bulk lot of African coins from a flea market. Buried in the pile was a 1999 1 rand coin that seemed slightly off. The springbok's legs didn't align perfectly with the ground line. Intrigued, he sent it to a grading service. The result? A near-perfect grade, with experts noting its unusual die variation. At auction, the coin was valued in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stories like these fuel the excitement. They prove that hidden treasures can surface in the most unexpected places, even a box of overlooked coins. Let's dive into the technical aspects collectors obsess over. Diameter, 23 millimeters. Weight, 5 grams. Composition, nickel-plated copper. Color, bright silver gray with a durable finish. Design. Rotation, the country's name in different official languages each year. Obverse, coat of arms, language inscription, and date reverse. Springbok antelope, numeral 1, and phrase, Soli Deo Gloria. But within these details, small differences matter. A slight font change, misaligned strike, or uneven edge can mean the difference between a common coin and a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Why collectors love the 1999 coin. The excitement isn't just about money. It's about meaning. Collectors view coins as time machines. Each one tells a story of the nation it came from, the era it represents, and the people who used it. For South Africans, the 1999 1 rand symbolizes a moment of transition, from Mandela's leadership to a new chapter in democracy. For global collectors, it's a chance to hold a piece of history, one that may never appear again in exactly the same way. And that's why when this coin shows up at auctions or private sales, it creates a storm of attention. Could you have one? Now here's the big question. Could you be sitting on one of these valuable coins right now? The answer is maybe. The 1999 1 rand was released into circulation like any ordinary coin. That means it's possible some of them are still out there, tucked away in drawers, resting in coin jars, or sitting unnoticed in collections. If you own South African coins from the late 1990s, take a closer look. Examine the details. Look for signs of unusual strikes, shifted lettering, or flawless condition. And if you think you've got something special, consider sending it for professional grading. The market for rare coins. Why do collectors pay so much for rare coins like the 1999 1 rand? It comes down to 3 things. 1. Scarcity. The fewer there are, the more valuable they become. 2. History. Coins tied to important historical moments always attract attention. Third condition. Near-perfect coins with little to no wear are worth far more. Auctions around the world have shown that when these 3 factors align, values can soar beyond imagination. So, what's the lesson here? Never underestimate the power of a coin. What looks ordinary could be extraordinary. What jingles in your pocket might just carry a story and a value beyond belief. The 1999 South Africa 1 rand coin is proof of this. Made of simple nickel-plated copper shining in silver gray, it's more than currency. It's history. It's rarity. It's a collector's dream. So the next time you stumble across an old coin, don't dismiss it. Check it carefully, because as we've seen, a single coin can be worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions in the right circumstances. Thanks for joining us here on Coin Explorer, where every coin has a story waiting to be told. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow collectors and treasure hunters. And remember, always check your change, because one day, That small coin in your hand could be the key to an incredible story, or even a life-changing discovery. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and until next time, may your next coin be the one that changes everything.